This morning on The Dish, New Orleans chef Frank Brigsten. He's won plenty of prizes, including a prestigious James Beard Award. But his greatest honor may have been working for the legendary Paul Prudhomme, who not only gave him his first big chance in the restaurant biz, but even helped him start a place of his own.
All right, let's see what we got on the order.
At the elbow of where the river bends is a shotgun cottage serving up New Orleans cuisine.
Start your pork chop anytime.
In the Creole tradition.
Looking good.
For 37 years, Frank Brigsten has delivered a cozy feel at the restaurant, which bears his name.
You feel like you're in someone's home.
Exactly.
There's your duck.
I like to describe it as creating a bubble around the table.
We have the duck with the dirty rice.
A place where generations have enjoyed his unique form of hospitality.
We're going to need more shrimp. You know, when I was looking for a restaurant, I was driving the real estate agent crazy. You know, I kept saying, no, no. What do you want? And I said, that stupid answer, I'll know it when I see it. I had one foot in the door and I knew this was my spot.
Thank you, chef.
He's been cooking up delights ever since.
This delicious dish.
Which for most of his life have sustained him and his clientele.
So here we have our shrimp remoulade, and this is served with guacamole.
Yes.
And deviled eggs.
Can I please just
try that.
Go
it's a
dive
lovely
right in.
combination. The remoulade sauce is very vibrant and sharp flavors, and so the creaminess of the avocado and the richness of the deviled egg balance that out.
You would think they compete, but it totally doesn't.
Thank
Oh
you.
my gosh, it's so good.
Also on the table, one of Brigtsen's most popular dishes, classic filet gumbo made with andouille sausage and chicken, broiled striped bass served with a crab crust and a lemon crab sauce.
You broil this on
This
here?
is cooked directly under the broiler.
May I?
Yes, please. Get that crispy corner, yeah. Oh, I love this duck.
Roast duck à l'orange with classic French orange sauce served with dirty rice.
We slow roast them for 4 hours until the fat renders out and the meat is very tender. And this is a seasonal sauce. Christmas time is citrus time here in Louisiana.
And for dessert, pecan pie made with dark Caro corn syrup.
Take us through, because you weren't entirely sure you wanted to go into this industry. How'd you get in?
I kind of fell into it, and I think in my generation that was pretty common. I didn't even know there were culinary schools.
Whether at his first job at Blimpie's
Here comes the gravy.
or cooking on the line in a fast casual Italian kitchen, Brigsten always left an impression.
LSU football Saturdays are the biggest days. So one game day, I was very busy, but I did 700 covers by myself.
700?
700.
That earned him a promotion and the confidence after graduation to answer a newspaper one ad for one of the city's most iconic spots.
So there was like 30 people in the patio at Commander's Palace waiting to get interviewed, and the executive chef was Chef Paul Prudhomme.
It took 3 hour-long interviews over the course of 3 weeks, but he secured the ultimate job, a culinary education at the premier restaurant with a legend.
I had the opportunity to work every station in the kitchen. I learned how to shake a skillet.
That was a diploma.
Yes,
Master's,
that was my education.
That's a bachelor's and a PhD.
Truly. That's the difference between blackening and grilling.
He learned to cook outside the box.
Blackening, like browning vegetables, like the vegetables for our gumbo, for instance. You know, onion, celery, bell pepper is such a huge part of our cooking.
And build relationships from suppliers to his competition.
And it was Paul Prudhomme, Larry Forgione at an American place who researched Native American dishes, etc. Alice Waters at Chez Panisse, and even Wolfgang Puck in LA. And so those 4 chefs especially became the forefront of American food movement. And I was part of that. I was along for the ride, and it was marvelous.
Not long after, Paul Prudhomme launched K. Paul's in the French Quarter, and after 7 years of working together, he set up Brigsten on his own.
Kay and Paul were amazing people, and They lent me the money, the support, set me up with an attorney, a CPA, a real estate agent. You know, I owe them everything. Here in City Park's Botanical Garden, the sweetest 10 acres in the city.
During the pandemic, Brigsten restored the spirits in his community with an outdoor cooking class. He found refuge in the great outdoors of a city park.
In 2021, as we were, you know, inching out of the pandemic, I got together with Paul Soniat here, and we had the idea to host some cooking classes and let people gather again and share some joy again.
Order 1 catfish, 1 Barbie, 1 scallop, a house, and a Caesar fish on side.
It's all part of a grand continuum, the passing of a torch to ensure that future generations understand the significance of what New Orleans cuisine means, beyond just the enjoyment and taste on the tongue.
What do you want to leave this next generation with? What lessons do you want to pass on?
I am so fortunate to be able to do now what Paul did for me. And my mission is to give these people a chance. Everybody needs a chance. So I have the power in my little kitchen to give these young people an opportunity to learn and become who they want to be. And that's my joy.
Such a sweet man, so earnest, and great story, a great storyteller. He has so many stories. And in fact, I rediscovered him through a podcast that Lord Matt Schechner put together. Just an amazing human being. And he brought to us some pecan pie.
Pecan.
Dig right in.
Pecan pie.
And this puppy right here, it's called the strong silent type. It's Brigsten's cocktail. Cheers, my dear.
Happy holidays.
Happy holidays.
Merry Christmas. Happy Festivus.
Festivus,
Yes,
yeah,
the rest of
Festivus
us.
is ringing all the way.